What is up, YouTube? McIntyre here. Ragnaros has finally been released. PTR is live, and this is going to be a first impression video. I honestly got to play this character at BlizzCon already, so I kind of have an understanding of his kit as I played a few times. I played this hero a few times there. But I do want to kind of talk about all the talent and talk about the talent choices that I like, kind of show you guys off a lot of the different talents, and then obviously show you guys a gameplay. So to start, I do think Ragnaros will be a strong pick. He'll be meta. He'll be something that we see people pick highly, actually. Or he'll have a place somewhere within the competitive scene and as well as Hero League. Because his numbers and kind of his kit feel really strong. So that's kind of how I wanted to start this, and now we'll talk about the talents and where I think he normally should be at. So I really like this shield build, I guess is what you could call it. We'll call it an engulf build. So this is going to basically buff up Blast Wave as much as possible. All right, and this talent to me is what makes him kind of feel like a melee assassin, paired with Empower Sulfurous. So this is a like auto attack reset where we should walk over to the target dummy. How about that? Okay, so we'll talk about his just basic abilities. We'll use them all right now, and then we'll talk about the talents. So like to start, he has Empower Sulfurous. So this is going to, when you activate, charge up your weapon, right? And then you kind of get an empowered hit plus a heal on splash. This is on a 4-second cooldown, so you can spam this ability essentially. And what you want to do with this is like, auto reset, right? So if you get one auto off, then you Q again and you will get a reset, right? Rather than walking up and doing like that. You should be able to time it so you hit twice, okay? The second ability is going to be Living Meteor. This is you kind of cast from a certain spot and then let it roll a direction, right? And as you can see, you mostly want to be like, as a person, let's say I'm start hitting this person and they run away from me, roll it up with them, okay? Or you can get like, let's say there's a Towers of Doom, you need to break a tribute and it's over here. You can do that fairly safely, right? Let's say if this was the tribute and someone was channeling, yeah, you got a lot of range on that to poke. And so this is kind of just a good wave cleary talent too. Let's see if I use it on the wave. Yeah, it does pretty good damage to the wave. So this is just a pokey. It's not really most of his core, and to me, most of his core is his Blast Wave talent. So ignites Ragnaros or an ally, so you can shield a teammate as well. Let's shield this really quick. And then after a few seconds, it blows up. It also increases their movement speed by 25%, which is essentially mount speed, and then deals damage around them. So again, you can kind of self-cast this, right, and go after the enemy. So if we look at the talents now, we have like a W build, a Q build, and a E build, right? And I will say that this talent right here is pretty good because this is an additional 120. It's like 150 bonus damage on top of your Q, and your Q's damage is healing you, so it's actually fairly strong, especially for it to be on a 4-second cooldown. But so this is the first build. It's going to be the Engulfing Build. We're going to take the decreased cooldown and increased radius. We're going to take the Blast Wave is now going to slow by 40% for 2 seconds. Then we're taking the, when Blast Wave is used on yourself, it deals bonus damage. Okay, so this is why it's important to now cast this talent on yourself, because it's going to do more damage that way. The two ultimates or heroics are both very strong. We'll cast Lava Wave just so you guys can see it. So again, a big wave pushes, and it's just going to melt Arthas. And kind of kills the wave and the enemies in the wave. It's important to note that I'm pretty sure the lava that is being cast, like this stuff right here, it also deals damage, as you can see. So you want to like run, if you're going to get hit by it, you want to like run through it or run down or something, right? Let me reset talents really quick, and show you the other one, which is the Sulfur Smash. This is kind of like Tyranda's stun at a really far range that slows if you miss the stun. And it deals a good amount of damage too, but like the most important part about this talent is the range of it. Like you can throw this, if you see like a medic, you can chuck this at that medic and then go after her, right? So I think this is the talent that most people will take, but if you want to like utilize his wave talent effectively, like let's say to split or something, you have a strategy behind it, then it's also really good, and obviously it'll be good on Braxis and things like that. So again, we're gonna now keep going with this E build. We have Tempered Flame, which is gonna give you shields equal to 100% of the damage dealt. So now, since we've empowered this, now we'll get shields from it every time we cast it, right? And then we'll take Blast Echo, so this is going to pop off twice. So now you're going to get double the shields, as you can see. And honestly, this whole time you're hitting them with Q and you're sustaining yourself. So you're very difficult to kill. So we have his 20 talents, which honestly think there's two different choices here. You can take the upgraded ult, which is it slows enemies and your stun is bigger in the middle. But I really like this talent. This is essentially Ice Block that can be canceled, and it heals you when you're in it. But I think you can kind of like get away from a lot of bad situations with this talent. And this one doesn't do, I think, enough for me. So, like when you're fighting though, you want to like do something like this, right? See, and they'll basically be permanently slowed because both of your E's are going to slow. That's the main idea of this build, is that you kind of just go ham. And like I said, he's more of like a melee assassin and less of like a poke hero. So reset talents now, and we'll talk about the other possible builds. So we have the Sulfurous Hungers build, which I think it could be strong as well, but I didn't have as much success as I did with the Blast Wave build at BlizzCon. So level 1, we take the Q talent. I think you still will take Blast Wave slow. This is just too good, because even if you're not shielding yourself, you can be shielding your tank, right? And then he's getting slow, which is good. Spell Shield's pretty good on W, and this Catching Fire is solid as well. So basically, after you gain 15 globes, you can have a little mini hardened shield, which is pretty nice. I mean, as a 4 talent, it might be chose if the other team has a lot of bursts, but like you can get Spell Shield too, which is charged Spell Shield, so it's kind of like Li Ming or the slow, like I said. But I think for this talent and this build, you have to be against something that will clump up a lot, because then you can take Hand of Ragnaros. And this is going to decrease the cooldown of your Q by 2 seconds if you hit more than 2 people, right? So if we spawn in Vikings, we can kind of test this out, right? Just show you the power of this ability. So if I'm fighting Vikings, for one, I'm gonna get a ton of heal off of the cleave, right? But like being able to Q over and over again is really powerful, right? I think what comes to mind for me is Samros. Like if Samros tries to clone and fight you when you have this talent, like he's gonna get smashed. Or you know, if it's like Illidan and Tyrael or something like that, like heroes that are gonna be always kind of clumped together, then I think this build's pretty good. And again, you would just take whatever you want to do at the 10 talent. This is going to increase your healing of it by 60% over the 2 seconds, and then this is going to deal bonus damage of their maximum health. You can see the dot, right? But yeah, like I think this build is powerful. it just depends on the enemy's composition, right? And obviously the 20 talents are a little weird. And we'll talk about this too before we hop into the game. When you hat the buildings, for one, the building gets to your own health bar, right? So that's important. Your hammer now has like sniper range, like even more so. Like everything's kind of sniper range with this, except your Q. But like, yeah, that's the max range, right? So you can use this not only to oh man, I want to kill Eric so bad, to like save yourself, right? Because like, again, this is a second health bar. So if you're dying and you get to your fort and they dive you on your fort, you just snap hop onto it, right? Obviously, I think originally people were thinking that its main purpose was to, you know, get on your building and defend, and that's another way that you can use it. Another way is like, I think at BlizzCon, I was on Towers of Doom, and they were trying to channel the top left point, and then I hopped onto the middle fort and just started throwing stuff at them at that point, right? So you can essentially like become hammer for a little bit. If you like look at it the same way that I'm looking at it, is like you become hammer in the ability to throw stuff at the enemy team from a distance, and you can do it safely. And again, it's a second health bar. So if they're, you know, if they are pushing or your keep's about to die, like let's say Tomb of the Spider Queen, there's a huge wave coming at your keep. If you hop onto the keep and start dying to the wave, they're killing your health bar, not your keep's health bar, right? So this is really important when you're using this ability to realize that, is that you're creating a brand new health bar on top of the building. Not only for yourself, right? If I'm at 10% and I hop on, I get a full bar, but for the building itself. So there's a lot of ways to use this talent. I think it's a really cool passive, but like I said, it's multifunctional. Rather than, oh, you know, they're pushing on Braxis, like I should hop on this and try to wave clear, right? So I think all in all, it's pretty neat, and a talent that you'll probably see me use less than I should be, because it's a lot harder like to find its purpose, but it will be one that I'm going to be trying to use a lot. But those are the two builds. Again, I'll reset my talents and go over the build that I'm going to be using. There is the Meteor build, but I just don't think Meteor is that powerful for it to get its own talents. And like I said, I was able to 1v5 with this Engulfing Shield build. So again, it's Engulfing Flame, Slow Burn, Superheated, Sulfur Smash. We'll maybe go Lava Wave for the memes. Tempered Flame, Blast Echo, and then you can go Submerge or Lava. If you take the Lava talent, you get the 2-star charges. So you can like ult top and ult bot, push it out. So we'll probably do this talent just for the memes, but we'll hop into the gameplay now, and I'll see you guys then. Man, Lil Rag is so baller. God, look at, what a legend. Okay, so we are gonna go full E build because all the talents just synergize too well together. That's the only problem. We could have tried Q build because they have a lot of melee, but I want to show you guys the power of the E. That looks so good too. I almost feel like I should have played on medium graphics at least. I played on low for tournament's sake, but the flame looks really cool even on low. It should be a good game for me too, though. They have a ton of melee, and Rag does really well against a lot of melee heroes. It'll be interesting to see like the Dahaka and whoa! It has begun. It has begun. Dear God. Oh no, I got tongued. Big heal? Nope. I think it's okay that I died there because they lost all bot soak. I should have been a little more passive though. Yeah, Yeah, we're about even XP, even after that death. It looks like Artanis' Q moves faster, just without like it even being talented. This Diablo is actually just charging. What? Am I dead? I'm dead. Alright. Diablo, I don't think anything's happened with his kit, but this guy just charges at me and destroys me. Diablo Ragnaros counter confirmed. Either that or I'm just boosted right now. So take the slow. This is gonna help a lot with me getting killed over and over. I honestly think I just need to play more back. I remember like Ragnaros being really powerful when he melees, but this is only true after he gets his talents. So I actually need to play a little more back, like I said. Looks like our bot lane isn't coming, but I should be able to stall fairly well here. I'm actually gonna try this. There we go. That's so good. Space created. My bot lane is still pushing bot. I think they came off of this thing too. What the heck? Wow, they did. Good try. The ball lane die. Uh-oh, this is smelling bad. Oh, flip me into the tower. I don't think he can kill me though. Too fast. But does he kill Illidan? Nope. Illidan took the W talent through objects. Legend. Yeah, that the like building hat is pretty insane. Like that's what I was talking about too in the beginning. Was I think sometimes you can use it to buy time, and the other team can't do any. Like, you know, how do they get to your keep if your wall's still up? So you just get infinite poke. They have to back up. So I can use it like here, right, to poke at this one. Obviously, using it this one would be the most effective. Oh, this is making me nervous. I don't like this fight at all. Oh, so close. Stall for days. The only thing I don't like about this skin in particular is that it's actually really difficult to see if you're on mount or not. I think they're all up here. Ragnaros is the stall god. I almost had a stall in that Diablo too. If I got my E off, I might have been able to get it. So it looks like their whole team backed. So I'm gonna push up. Okay, just for meme's sake. So one thing I wanted to test that I'm actually not sure of is if I ult like here, does okay. So you can cast to where your wave goes, and as you can see, oh nice, as easies have a pathing now laser too. But now here goes my wave. So it should just like one shot everything. We might lose this trib. Maybe these two that are bottom will actually. What is going on? These guys are playing PvE, single player, Diablo 3 expansion. Sometimes I wonder. Oh, the other cool thing is you can actually build yourself on top of enemy buildings that are dead too. So like now I could cast this on top of this, as you can see the little thing, and become a part of that building. Nice. I want to get healthy before next curse. This next one's gonna be curse. Look at all the cool new arts on Artanis's. There's so many cool heroes that I'll be able to make videos for too that I really want to do for this patch. Obviously Rag is the first one though. J-Baits. You definitely want to try to hit people when they're running away like that. Get more value. Oh god. Time to meme. Don't let your memes be memes. Here it comes. Here it comes! Don't let your memes be memes! Oh, it's not near as much damage as it was at BlizzCon. What the heck? Oh no. Why you B-stepping me, bro? Look at your bottom lane. These guys are running the Asmos strat on you. Yeah, 4-man tidal wave doesn't do near as much as it did at BlizzCon. At BlizzCon, it did like 3,000 damage. Oh, silenced. He could have just kept walking, I think. Whoa, that's cool on the map. That little fire burns. I do think the Sulfur Smash is the stronger of the two, but oh, whoa! Oh no, 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 no! Diablo, don't do it to me, mate. Oh, Artanis body blocked you. Oh, Artanis body blocked you. Woohoo! Time to defend. What is this guy doing? Oh gosh. Countered. We've been countered, boys. Looks like it looks like when Diablo slams now, it stuns. They figured out how to counter it. Also feels like a lot of Rag's numbers got tuned after the BlizzCon thing. These guys are still AFK pushing bottom. That's wild. Oh gosh. He just ate an ult to the face. I'm glad someone finally asked. That's the strategy, dude. I think they think we're doing our boss, but once we did those hards, they like didn't rotate this way. Artanis versus Artanis fights in 2016.
I don't want to come out here. I think Diablo is like right there. Maybe not. Let's play it. There he is. Oh god. They're still pushing bot. These guys are so consistent, man. You know the whole team is about to just rotate on top of that. Maybe I can create some space. This is actually one of the most confusing things that I've ever seen on this game. And I've seen people do weird things. Like, but these guys have actually just pushed bottom all game. The real question is just, do we do boss? I guess I can hat. Yo, we're actually lucky because bottom lane is the lane that they push. But now that it's spawned bottom, they're pushing mid and top now. Oh, never lucky. I'm gonna hat the Illidan here. Oh, so weak. Run! Oh! Big kill. Oh, dang. Yeah, see, that's why I think the Q build could have been pretty good. Like, I got like 2 or 3 Qs off that fight. If I had gone Q build, I would have gotten like 3 to 6. And they all would have healed for more too. And dealt damage, like AoE damage to them. They're gonna do their boss for sure now. Let's see, their guy went full W build. I just don't think that build does enough. Maybe they buffed it. It was actually, I will say, it was the first build I tried on Rag. At least we get this curse, right? Maybe we get this curse. It's not looking good. Oh! Wait a second. What did I just see happen? You can move while you're dug? What? Give him speed. Oh, did I goof? I honestly am like a chicken with my head cut off right now. Wait, and then he goes in Viz after? That's insane! What? Can he solo this? I don't actually think I like do anything here. The Haka is still pushing bottom. I'm not gonna lie, like, if I was in a real game, I would actually report these guys. Since it's PTR, I'm showing a little bit of mercy. But if this was a real game, I would 100% tab report player, AFK. Like, they're actually just... These two are not playing the game at all. This should push really hard here, though. Ooh, big damage. He stalked right into the other person. Yeah, Q does auto reset. Hunt. Hooked on a feeling. I'm not unbelieving. Yeah, it looks like they're pushing it down mid. Can go hot mid. I'm actually like hesitant. Oh, yo, like this. Ooh, baby, big damage. Big puppy. Oh. Oh, man, so close. Where'd that Dahaka go? You get back there? Whoa, they changed this! Maybe not. I thought that was just like a circle shape. I can't kill this guy because he's gonna dig under the ground and go invisible. Oh, he walked into that. Oh, he would. Never mind. Rago P. Yeah, if they didn't have three melee, 3 warriors, I guess I should say, probably would feel better. If I didn't have a Rhaegar Dahaka AFK pushing 2 lanes, it would probably feel better too. You know? Whoa! Yo. Oh. Bloodlust is kind of nutty. They still got smashed though. That wave crushed them. Holy. Maybe our Dahaka will Z to the point. Is it possible for Dahaka to Z to this point right now? Probably not. Okay, Rhaegar is going. Or is he doing the easy camp? Oh, never mind. He's bending back to push middle. Am I just boosted right now? Oh. Alright, one of these days. One of these days, the 3 people on my team will grab that tribute. The Odin. The young Chewie. Oh, he almost... Oh, he's gonna die to the... Oh, wait, you can W then E and then... Oh my goodness. Is Rhaegar gonna get it? Is Rhaegar going to get it? Probably not. They get top boss now? I don't think I can keep them from getting that boss. Maybe get bot keep for it. Try to do our boss. I'm just gonna defend. I think they're gonna come down and do our boss. looks like they are. I can go punch it, and then I don't have to really hat this until it gets to it. These guys are only pushing bot, they haven't even gotten their keep yet. I should have maybe waited till they got to the building to use that ult, but I don't know, it just proxies the lane. I don't think they win this. How are these guys like dying too, man? They're splitting and then dying. It's actually really frustrating. Holy. This guy is throwing. I think it's it. That's a GG. Oh, I tried. Yeah, if you're gonna AFK push, go play AI versus. This guy's beast stepping as if my team like did anything. Oh, that's so sad, Reg. Oh, nice pumpkins. I like that. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. So I can hit skip now. Then it takes me to this. Then you hit exit. They also said you could look at the score. Nice. Yeah, you can tab. You can't share talents though. Interesting. So let's look at the build one more time. Let's also watch how many times that my team died. 11 on Rhaegar, 6 on Dahaka. We'll show the build one more time. Again, it's like basically pretty simple. It's all E talents. I tried Lava Wave. I don't really know if it did anything that game. But I also think a lot of the time, like my team was splitting and then I would push a lane that they would be splitting in. And then their team would react to the lane, right? And then go and stop my team from pushing that lane. And then we would have to fight like an awkward fight, right? So that's how that game felt a lot. If you can draw the other team to you, like if my team did boss more and stuff like that, I think that it would be way easier like to use this talent. But I think in this game's case, since I had two people just AFKing the whole time, it was a little bit more difficult. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thanks so much. Hopefully you enjoyed Ragnaros video. You learned a little bit about the hero. If you did, make sure to throw a like and subscribe. This is the first time I played him on this PTR, so there's gonna be a lot of talent changings and things like that. I do think the Sulfur Hammer is probably more effective. But that's gonna be it. Again, check me out on Twitch and Twitter, both be located below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and PTR. Peace.